This is my first speech and my attempt to redo my speech 3. In this speech, I intend to state the dates of when my research was founded, as I didn't do in speech 3, as well as the reference to my information. I also intend to deliver my call to action as to how we will fix this problem. Did you know that every year over 1.2 million students drop out of high school in the United States alone? That's a student every 26 seconds, or 7,000 students a day, according to the U.S. Department of Education, assessed February 18th of this year. What are your chances of making something of yourself if you do not have a high school diploma? Well, let me tell you. Statistics vary, but sources tracking high school dropouts show that dropouts make an average of $200,000 less in their lifetime than those that do graduate. Studies show high school dropouts are said to commit about 75% of all crime. Dropouts are more likely to apply for and receive public assistance than graduates of high school. Dropouts comprise a disproportionate percentage of the nation's prison and death row inmates. About 75% of American state inmates, almost 59% of all federal inmates, and 69% of local jail inmates did not complete high school. As a society, we are not just paying into public assistance programs for dropouts, but we are paying to protect ourselves against them through incarceration. I know I have personally heard people saying, what is the point of walking down that stage for that little piece of paper? I know what not having that piece of paper means and does, not only to yourself, but to your family. I struggled nearly 12 years as a server and a fast food worker to help support my family before I myself went back to receive my GED because I chose to drop out of high school like so many has. Not only did I disappoint my family when I did drop out, but my self-esteem was at an all-time low. It was very hard when applying for a job to tell the employer that I did not have a high school diploma, because I then knew that my chances of receiving this job were slim to none. I've heard numerous times from people saying that, quote, my Uncle Bob or Joe didn't receive their high school diploma and they're doing just fine. Which, in my opinion and firsthand experience, I believe that statement couldn't be further from the truth. A study, November 20th of 2014, out of the Northwestern University, found that high school dropouts cost taxpayers $292,000 over the course of their lives. Now, how do we prevent this, you ask? Since 1986, the National Dropout Prevention Center has conducted and analyzed sponsored extensive workshops and worked with a variety of practitioners to further the mission of reducing school dropout rates by meeting the needs of youth in at-risk situations. Students provide a variety of reasons for dropping out of high school. Therefore, the solutions are multidimensional. The National Dropout Prevention Center has identified 15 effective strategies that have the most positive impact on the dropout rates. These strategies have been implemented successfully at all education levels and environments throughout the nation and are divided into 4 general categories, which are school and community, prospective early interventions, basic core strategies, and making the most of instruction. Schools and community perspective include systematic renewal, school community collaboration, safe learning, family engagement, early childhood education, early literacy development. Basic core strategies include mentoring, tutoring, service learning, alternative schooling, and after-school opportunities. And lastly, making the most of instruction, including professional development, active learning, educational technology, individualized instruction, and finally, career and technology education. So we all heard earlier what some of the outcomes are if you choose not to graduate high school. Then we heard of ways to prevent this from happening. Let's all help by getting the word out there and making our society a better place.